Hello, my name is Melanie Appleyard. I'm a teacher and enabler who facilitates social, emotional, and spiritual transformation in adults and children who desire to feel happier, more confident, and more connected. Have you ever sat outdoors at night time in the countryside just listening to the owls? It's one of my favourite sounds when I visit our caravan. And those who know me will know that I love listening to the birds anyway, because they always remind me to be more present. But owls in particular are great teachers of mindfulness. They fly around at night, unafraid of the dark and the unknown. They're alert to opportunities, and they trust their intuition, the senses, and their judgment to seek them out. And to do this, they need to be fully present. Now, like many animals, owls are constantly in the moment and fully aware of every sight, sound, movement, and sensation around them. And they use those to help them guide the flight. So the lesson we can take from this is to learn to be present and live more in the moment ourselves. By paying more attention to what is happening at any given moment, we can learn to recognize how our body responds to that event, and this can therefore guide us in our decision making. One way to learn how to become present is by practicing mindfulness. Now, mindfulness is the art of being in the present moment, just focusing on what you're doing and what you're sensing at any given time. By giving something your full attention, you can get so much more from that experience. If you're busy thinking about the past or the future, you're not fully experiencing and appreciating your life as it is. Therefore, if you don't pay any attention to your body and your emotions, you won't learn to recognize if something feels right or wrong, nor will you find creative and insightful ways to solve problems. Now, mindfulness can also help to calm and ground you and help you to move your focus away from what other people believe, which can distract you from your own path and create tension. Research has shown that practicing mindful meditations can have a long-term positive effect on your mental and emotional well-being, and it can help you access your own inner wisdom. So what evidence is there to show that mindfulness helps? Well, whilst following a group of nursing students who'd enrolled on an 8-week mindfulness course, combined with guided meditations, researchers Bedeau and Murphy noted a reduction in anxiety, improved coping skills, and increased empathy in students. Birnbaum, another researcher, likewise suggested that mindfulness also helps decrease the likelihood of people taking on the negative emotions of others. And in explaining that, if you walk in a room after somebody's had an argument, you can always sense that that's happened. You can sense the emotions in the room, and sometimes that can impact on you personally. Now, Birnbaum also investigated the impact that mindful meditations had on social work students in helping them to access their inner guidance. She associated this with addressing the spiritual needs of students, and she found that integrating spirituality into students' training is like helping to bring up an internal trainer. We've often discovered that the trainer was already there and permission simply had to be given. The answers are always there within. Now, researchers Osterfin and Kastman explored this a little more deeply to identify which areas of problem-solving mindfulness can help with. And their findings revealed that mindfulness helps with creativity and is therefore more effective in solving insight problems in which no amount of experience or prior knowledge can help solve. So there's lots of things we can learn from the owl. And the owl demonstrates, along with all this research, that being fully present and aware of your surroundings and instincts can help to steer you on the right path. Mindfulness and mindful meditations can provide clarity, reduce the impact and influence of others on your decision-making, and subsequently support you in following your path. So the message we can take from the owl is therefore to use your inner wisdom, your intuition or inner guidance, and don't be deterred by distractions in the form of people who don't share your beliefs, interests, motivations, or purpose. You alone know what this is, and allowing yourself time to access your inner guidance will really help. Meditate and be mindful of what you are doing, what is happening all around you, and how you feel about it within. All the answers you need are already there. Okay, so just a little tip. There are many videos, books, and CDs which can teach mindfulness, many of which can be found online. But one quick way of using mindfulness to refocus your attention and help yourself calm down when you're stressed or upset is to pick up an object from close by and really focus on it. Notice what it looks like. What does it feel like? Is it warm? Is it cold? How do you feel about that object? Does it feel nice to touch? Is it too cold? And notice how your body and your thoughts respond to that object. Now, just focusing on this one thing in so much detail really does bring you back, and it brings your attention into that one object. So it's a really helpful task to do. To find out more about mindfulness and how it can benefit you and your family, why not join my free 5-day Habits for Happiness challenge, where we'll be covering mindfulness, meditation, and lots of other tips to promote the emotional and mental well-being of you and your family. You can find the link on my website, www.learningfromanimals.co.uk, and I'll also post a link in the comments. Thanks for watching.